Item hash, SCP-3013 Objects Class, Euclid, Amended Keter Special Containment Procedures, following the events of Experiment 3013-8. SCP-3013 is currently located in what was Secure Holding Facility B of Site. This room has been surrounded by a hermetically sealed container. On no account are any structural changes to be made to this holding facility or container, unless to reinforce the former Secure Holding Facility B. Surveillance cameras and guards are posted at intervals around this chamber. One entrance leads directly to SCP-3013's holding chamber. This is not to be used unless some way is found to penetrate the SCP-3013-1 instance currently permeating the holding chamber. Previous Containment Procedures Description: SCP-3013 is a wooden picture frame, which will alter its size, shape and style to accommodate any painted canvas or paper inserted into it. Once a painting is inserted into it, SCP-3013-1 instances will begin to manifest in the surrounding area. SCP-3013-1 instances are usually objects, people or alterations to the landscape which resemble features of the painting inserted into SCP-3013. The nature of these SCP-3013-1 instances changes depending on the painting in question. In a portrait painting, or a picture dominated by human or animal figures, SCP-3013-1 instance will usually resemble the human or animal figures present in the painting. Such SCP-3013-1 instances will ordinarily be sapient, and will possess personality traits related to the subjects of the painting or the nature of their composition. If a painting with a lesser focus on human or animal figures is placed in SCP-3013, such as a landscape painting or an abstract piece, then SCP-3013-1 instances will often instead be an alteration of the physical environment around SCP-3013. Further details can be found in the experiment log below. Should SCP-3013 not have a painting within it, then an SCP-3013-2 event will occur. This consists of gradual damage affecting the landscape surrounding SCP-3013, usually via noticeable subsidence in the surrounding area, in addition to cracks and fault lines appearing over the course of several hours in the landscape and any structures close to SCP-3013. Although SCP-3013 is not indestructible, attempts to harm it simply result in extremely fast-acting and intense SCP-3013-2 events. SCP-3013 was first discovered by the Foundation in 20, in the ruins of Hall, a country manor in Norfolk, England. It is believed that a recent burglary had seen the painting currently in SCP-3013 removed, prompting the activation of an SCP-3013-2 event, resulting in the destruction of Hall and several earthquakes registering above 8 on the Richter scale. Hall had been abandoned since 197, when its previous occupant, Annabelle Stone, had died. Mrs. Stone had been a prominent local artist, but had reportedly become a social recluse several months after her husband's death in 193, and had rarely ventured out of her home thereafter. The house was considered to be haunted by the local inhabitants after her death, with attempts to enter the property ordinarily resulting in considerable emotional distress to the intruders. Due to the events of Experiment 3013-8, SCP-3013 is currently unreachable, due to an SCP-3013-1 instance permeating its current containment chamber. It is currently believed that should the current containment procedures limiting the present SCP-3013-1 instance to its current parameters be destroyed, an XK-class end-of-the-world scenario could be possible. As the present SCP-3013-1 instance appears to be limited by the boundaries of the room it was contained in, despite a lack of clear physical impediments. It is thus believed that SCP-3013's effects are currently tied to the conceptual space of the room rather than any physical barriers. Item hash, SCP-3013 Objects Class, Euclid, Amended Keter Special Containment Procedures, Following the events of Experiment 3013-8, SCP-3013 is currently located in what was Secure Holding Facility B of Site. This room has been surrounded by a hermetically sealed container. On no account